All right, let's move to the Winnipeg Freeze. Picked up 10 regular season wins last year, but record aside, they were in a lot of games. They battled hard in a lot of games. Kevin, we'll start with you. A lot of turnover, though. So a lot of those players that learned those lessons last year are not coming back this year. That's a big blow to a program still trying to catch a little traction here.
Certainly, it's a different program from other teams based on the fact, they're paired with the Winnipeg Blues and obviously the Ice as well. So it's a unique system. And I think with the staff that have come into play this year, I know they have a plan moving forward. You're right, there was a lot of turnover, but they made good inroads nearing the end of last season. I think there's a precedent set now. They have an understanding of things. And it's being in Winnipeg, it's a little different too, as far as expectations go from the fans on the outside in the stands, so to speak. So it's a very unique, microcosm of the hockey world, so to speak. It's how do you kind of nail something down that's sort of unprecedented with such a vast degree of, differing levels of expectations and variables at play.
Darnell, I'm again still unsure of where they're going to be playing right now. How much does the home arena play into a team and them feeling comfortable, them picking up some home wins, feeling like it's their home barn? How much does that play into maybe some future success for the Winnipeg Freeze if they do get an established building to play out of?
Yeah, for sure. I think that plays a big factor into it. I mean, I went to a couple of games last year at Dakota, the community center there, Jonathan Taves facility, whatever you want to call it, seems to have so many names, but it just seems there was no home ice advantage. It's a smaller facility. They didn't have that many fans there. It's tough also, when you're getting in the area of 100 fans to a game and 35 of those, 35 to 40 of those are from the visiting team. But I think it all starts with getting a solid, solidified home facility where you're going to come every day, you're going to train. And at the end of the day, fans are going to come in and they're going to be able to enjoy the experience on ice and off ice. I don't think there was much of an opportunity for off ice festivities at Jonathan Taves, just with how it was set up, and the on ice, it wasn't there in my opinion. And I mean, at the end of the day, you also look at 7 of the top 10 scores for the team. Of course, Nathan Driver didn't end the season, but 7 of the 10 scores were 03 and 04 players. So this was a really young team, and it's hard to win at this level playing against guys who are 19 and 20 when you're 16 and 17. So I think the biggest thing for this organization, if they want to take the next step forward, in my opinion, is get a home, just like so many teams in this league obviously have, where you're going to practice, you're going to train, you're going to go every single day. Get an opportunity to provide an on-ice and off-ice experience for fans, because so much more these days when fans watch NHL games, they're getting so much off-ice experience and so much fun. Now, that's not going to happen in the MJ, but you have to give fans a reason to come to these games other than watching on the ice as well, whether that be intermission games or whatever it be. So I think they have to start by finding a place to play to allow those experiences to happen, and then also get a little bit more experience. And if they do those two things, this team could take a step in the right direction.